I don't know this actress's name, but let's just call her Bootleg Dakota Johnson. This girl has a boyfriend and a friend, I guess, and she will eventually murder them both. And she's super into animation, like an autistic level of appreciation for stop motion animation. Her mom sort of forced her into it, but she strokes out pretty early in the movie, so she doesn't even matter.
What's all that stuff?
It's called stop motion animation.
What do you think?
It's a bit boring.
It's not finished, and it's not boring.
Dude, that's so meta. They're like, hey, stop motion is boring. Our movie's called Stop Motion. They're making fun of themselves for being that boring. It's true. And then they're like, hey, it's gonna get that much more awesome. Well, it just gets a little better, but not by much. The little girl comes over. She tells her, hey, this thing you're doing is pretty boring. Why don't you make like a new story with something cool? And she's like, well, let me hear your pitch. All right, there's a little girl in the woods. She's being chased by a boogeyman, and pretty much that's it. Like, what? That's not a story. That's a scene. It's the little girl's idea, like, hey, why don't you put me around like this wax? It'll look really creepy and cool. She gets crazier and crazier, starts seeing shit. Like one of her creepy dolls walks into the room and they look so small. Reminds me of like Tiny Freddy and like Dream Warriors. Or Puppet Master. Or any horror movie with little creepy dolls. Yeah, little dolls don't scare me though. You could just fucking step on them and everything. But she starts tripping out and she starts saying like, oh shit. My doll's got like adult size and is chasing me up in my apartment building. Alright, let me go check to see if he's out there still. Oh shit, eyeball. We'll poke him in the eye then. I don't know what to do. But after she's seen so much stuff and hearing voices, she's like, hey dude, what about that little girl? Oh shit, the little girl is like a beautiful mind. Like, she doesn't really exist. She tried choking her. So I guess you could consider that a kill, but then she pops up like, alright dude, stop trying to kill me. Her boyfriend consoles her and puts her in the hospital, like, hey babe, I know you're crazy, you're seeing stuff, we'll get through this. And then she goes, no! She attacks him and pushes him down the stairs. And then just sort of suffocates him, like covering his mouth and nose. Like, come on, dude, you died like a bitch. You just fell down one flight of stairs and got suffocated to death. Man up, dude. John Wick fell down like 100 flight of stairs and got up. You one flight of stairs, just punch her in the face. Defend yourself, dog. Don't let your old lady beat you up like that. Her blonde friend was there too, like, bitch, tag its to help me out, man. Let's double team on her so she doesn't kill both of us. But then she stabbed her in the neck with like a camera tripod and she choked on her own blood. Little bit her fault. Then she cut both of these people up and then like made them into like big old meat puppets who she started to do her stop motion animation thing, but then they like popped up and then like came back to life. Maybe for reals, maybe in her head. Big meat puppets came to life and they should have killed her. Maybe they did. I don't know. It got weird, really weird. The ending was cool, but it's like, dude, you should have done that like halfway in the movie and have these things chase you around the city or something like that. Like the ending should have been at least like in the middle.